Hi, my name is Gerald Van Yerksa, and this is a demo presentation that will show you how to create a stunning automated live webinar presentation for your business, one that will play on any device in the world that can connect to the internet. In order to create a software that can give you an ability to do what you're about to see, what we're about to show you, would cost well over $140,000 and up to a year in development time. And that's if you knew what to do and how to do it. Using our software, you can have an unlimited number of automated online presentations, online webinars, online seminars, and even trainings for your business, your staff, your marketing, and for your clients and your customers. And all this includes high-tech, mind-blowing features that will help to automate your sales and profit process, help to automate your training, help to automate your customer service and support. Right now, you're going to see step by step how easy, how fast, how simple it is to create a stunning presentation, one that can play an unlimited number of times throughout the day and play multiple times at once. And that's for any number of prospective clients, prospective customers, or even staff, and in any time zone in the world. And not only that, but you'll also see how you can build in automated prospecting and follow-up mechanisms as well. This software and your presentations will run all by themselves without you even having to be present once it's set up. So get ready as we reveal right now how we created a world-class presentation starting from nothing, from zero, to going to completely produced and ready to run in one small short hour and 39 minutes. Here we go. Well, let's go to the next slide. The first thing that we're going to show you is, and this is before we get into the demo, is the registration page. We're going to show you what it looks like before we create our demo. Then what we're going to do is we're going to show you what an exit splash page is and what it looks like and how it's an incentive for a person to finish registering. If they try and leave, they get one of these and they're given a choice to either leave the page or stay on the page. And we'll also show you what happens and what that page looks like when they decide to stay. In addition, we're going to show you the thank you page that is also created for you automatically with the software that you're about to watch a demo on. In addition, we're going to show you a countdown page. This is an actual countdown. When a person reserves a seat to watch your webinar, they get a countdown, and when the clock reaches 0, the automatic presentation starts. We're going to show you what it looks like, and it's one of the things that we create in the demo. And finally, we're going to show you the automated webinar page. This is the actual live page that we create and which is the hub, the foundation of your best presentation on earth software. And so now what we're going to do is to go on and watch the demo now. Enjoy. What you see in front of you is a copy of the registration page that we just committed. Now we've got the video which is paused on there, but let me show you this. It's got your registration form on here. You can go and pick yesterday's replay. You can pick a Friday, a Saturday, or a Monday based on the way that we've set things up. A prospect puts their first name and last name in there, they put their email address, and they go ahead and register now. And it's interesting, down on the bottom you can see a summary of what the webinar is all about. So this is an example of the type of page that you can go ahead and create. Now we haven't got our stereo mix turned on. What you're hearing is through our speakers, but we'll let you see what this sounds like. And then, by the way, we'll show you what happens when we try and exit the page. So I'll do it while I'm playing, and you'll see an exit splash page appear on the screen. Hi, this is Gerald Van Yerksa, and I'm going to make this short, sweet, and to the point because I don't believe in wasting. Now we'll try and leave. Wait a minute. Check out these testimonials from our actual clients. You'll see how and why they're so satisfied with us. Click the Stay On Page button now to see them. And so there's an example of an exit splash page. So when I went to exit from the registration page, if I was a prospect, then this would be what would happen in order to try and get me to stay. And so I would have a chance either to leave the page and close it, or if I click the stay on page, then I would stay on the page. So let's go ahead and do that now. I go ahead and click stay on the page, and so now it says I can see some powerful testimonials. Now, you could have any incentive listed on here. We'll show you how we set this up, and of course, this is what an exit splash page looks like. We're going to show you how we created this when we show you the demo. And so here's an example of our thank you page.
Wow, congratulations. Your seat on the upcoming presentation has been reserved, and now you're all set. And now, let's help you understand how to proceed from here. To the right of this video, you're going to see the webinar details of your online presentation. Do you see where it says webinar?
So we're going to go ahead and stop that right now, but basically, and we'll show you how you create this page here in just a moment, but what happens is that when a person registers, they get this thank you page. You can go ahead and have bonus offers on it. You can have links to all the social media, which basically means that you can get referrals from emails, from Facebook, from Google+, from Twitter. But the playing of this video lets them know what's going to happen, how they will get onto their webinar, how they will be notified, what will happen, how to record the information, how to integrate things in their Google+ calendar, or rather their Google Calendar or their Outlook calendar, and they can even print the page off. So we'll show you how we created all this in just a few moments when we start to show you the demo. What you see in front of you is our countdown page. This is the page that a person comes to if they arrive at the webinar early. And what happens, there's a countdown clock. Now we've got it stopped right now, and this is basically a preview page, and you'll have one of these so that you'll be able to preview what you've created in your webinar. And we're going to show you how we create this coming up in the demo that starts in just a few moments. But let's go ahead and start this so that you can see how it works.
Thank you for visiting our webinar meeting and broadcast room. We haven't started yet, but once the countdown ticks to 0, the webinar will automatically start. You can either bookmark this page and come back later at the appointed time, or you can simply leave this page open. In any event, don't miss it, because it will be a great event. See you at the webinar.
And so there's an example of what the countdown page looks like, and we're going to show you how we created all this in the demo, which starts here in just a few moments. So we're back on the countdown page. We're going to show you the live webinar page. This is where your actual automated live webinar takes place, and when the countdown clock gets to 0, the webinar will automatically start. So watch this.
Hey, I want to welcome you back. Our webinar is now started. This presentation is 23 minutes long. Now, obviously, you're here because you want to outmaneuver your competition, and you want to take the lion's share of the sales and profits that are available in your market for your business. Here's an agenda of what we're going to talk about. This is how long the presentation is today. You can see that on the screen. And these are the topics that we're going to cover. So the first thing that we're going to cover is about us, and we'll make that short and concise. Then we'll cover the benefits and the value that you'll receive with the best presentation on earth technology. Up next, we'll discuss what you can expect for your business. Then we'll give you a comprehensive description of our product and our service. From there, we'll show you how to make this technology and tool work for you. Then we'll go into the pricing and the cost. We'll also show you a better than money back guarantee. Then we'll do a quick recap of everything that we've talked about today. And finally, we'll show you what to do next in terms of letting this system and tool start to generate additional sales and profits for you, and how you can also start, and get this, a 30-day trial of our program for a single dollar. So here's where we're at right now, and this is how much time is remaining. Now, a bit about me, and I'll make this brief. My name's Gerald Van Yerksa. I created bestpresentationonearth.com, and that's what you're here to see today. From founding Best Present.
Okay, well, right now what I want to do is a demo for the Best Presentation on Earth, and my name is Gerald Van Yerksa, and we're actually going to show you a demo that involves creating the presentation that you were exposed to. Now, your first time setting up a webinar is likely going to take the longest because you'll want to watch each of all of our help videos, okay? And all over the site, you just have to look at these little question mark buttons. Now, I'm not going to click on them now because we give you tutorials on how to do all this inside. Now, the reason we're providing this demo for you is to show you how simple, how fast, and how easy it is to set up an automated webinar that you can use to either generate additional profits for your sales goals, or to train people on your staff or your team, or to sell seminars. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's a multitude of reasons why you can use Best Presentation on Earth. The fact is, there's no limit to what you can do with our automated webinar and online presentation generator software. So let's go and show you how simple, fast, and easy it is to set up your first automated webinar. So the first thing that we're going to do right now, we're going to come down here and we're going to type in a webinar name, and we're going to go BPOE, and we're going to call this Master, and I'll go AAA. That just happens to be our webinar name. So we're going to add the webinar by clicking that. And now what happens is you can see all these steps up here are grayed out, and you're on step 1. There's a total of 11 of them, and as you complete each step, they will go a teal green, just like this, okay? So what we're going to do is that we're going to just fly through this. So let's go ahead and scroll down the page a little bit, and I'm going to show you how fast this is to set this up. Right here, we've already got our webinar name, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave this the way it is right now. Okay, so now we're going to go to the page title, and I want to put in, I'm going to go into lowercase, presentation software, and then I'll do a space, and then I'll do a pike sign, space, online presentation tool, and then a space and a pike sign, and then webinar software. Now, all the help videos that we have here will show you why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I've used 67 characters there. You'll learn the significance of that when you go through and watch all these little help videos. So let's now go to number C, which is the page keyword, automated webinar software, and then I will do presentation software, and then online presentation tool. And notice how I'm not doing any spaces between the keywords themselves, but I've got spaces in between some of the words. You'll learn why when you take our tutorial videos. And let's see, I've got online presentation tool, and then I've got business presentation ideas, and that's what I want for that one right there. Now, as far as the page description goes, I want to have, and your page description is what you'll see in Google when you're doing a search. So I'll go online presentation tool. Oh, and actually I want to capitalize the first word there. So online presentation tool lets you create automated business presentations. You can see the character count just down below right here. It's keeping track of the characters that I'm using. That's important. You'll find out why when you go through and watch our help videos. So I've got lets you create automated business presentations, seminars, and webinars. And I'm going to put a period, and then I'm going to put a $1 trial gets you 30 days full access period and watch this amazing video. Haha, look at that. And I'm not going to put a period there. I'm at 159 characters, and you will know the significance of that when you watch all of this training. Now, did I spell all this right? Yeah, I think I did. This spell checker doesn't have webinar in it. So let's go ahead and hit save. But we're going to go save and go to the next step. Watch this. Okay, so now look at that up there. It's now green in this one because this is the one that we're on. We're going to go through webinar scheduling now. And remember, I'm just blazing through this so I can show you how fast that you can set this up. You'll learn why I've done what I've done when you go through all the help videos when you take your $1 trial. Now, this says, A, what time zone do you wish to use when displaying dates or times? Now, the admin's time zone would be my time zone, but I want people to be able to watch it in their own local time zone. So I'm going to go ahead and pick based on the user's time zone. You'll see when you go through our training videos why that's important. B, allow the user to view yesterday's webinar right now. Yeah, I want them, if they're impatient, I want them to be able to watch something right now. If they're a hot-to-trot prospect or hot-to-trot potential client or customer, I don't want to keep them waiting. So I'm going to pick that. Which days to display on this webinar? Well, what I am going to do is that I'm going to, in this drop-down, you can go every day, you can pick a single day of the week, selected days of the week, or specific days of the week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick selected days of the week, see how it changes, and what I want to do is I want to go Monday through Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I just don't feel like having any presentations on Sunday. That's me. Let's see. Number D. How many scheduled days ahead do you wish to display? Well, I want people, you can schedule up to 7 days ahead. This has to do with the registration form when they're coming to register. I just want to leave 3 days. That's me. You'll find out more when you go through our $1 trial. Now, this right here, number E, what times do you wish to schedule your webinar? Well, guess what? I would like to be able to have, and I go over here to this drop down. The first one I want to pick is 7 a.m. So I'm going to go down here. There's 7 a.m. Okay, and I'm going to click schedule webinar. Then I want to have one at 12 noon. Let's go down to 12 noon. There's 12 noon. Click that. Now I put schedule webinar. Then I want to have, let's see, what do I want to have? 6 o'clock. I want 6 in the evening. Okay, where are we here? There, and click on schedule webinar. And then we'll take a fourth one, and that's going to go, let's say, 9 o'clock at night. Okay, and I'm going to click on schedule webinar. If I want to get rid of one of these, I can just double click it and it will be out of there. Now, let's go on to the next step. F, what dates do you wish to exclude from the webinar? Well, guess what? There are some dates, like, this appears live, and that's one of the beauties of this. Well, you know what? I don't think people would assume that you would hold stuff like on Christmas Day, and in Canada it might be Boxing Day or New Year's Eve or something like that. So here, watch this. I'm going to go ahead and use this calendar right here, and I'm going to go all the way. Let's go to December 1st. So first we'll go to December, and we'll pick Christmas Day. I don't want to do one there. Let's say I don't want to have one on the 31st, which is New Year's Eve. You see how I click them and they appear in that box. Let's say that I also, and I'll just go to the next month. I click the first little arrow there. I don't want one on January the 1st. Let's see, what would be after that? Let's go to, we're going to go all the way to July, the 4th of July, and we're going to pick out the July the 4th. I don't want one there. And guess what? You can schedule as far ahead as you want. So let's even go right back up to December again of 2014. And hold on, and we're going to take December 25th, 2014. We'll do December 26th as well. That's Boxing Day in Canada. I'm a Canadian. And also we'll do New Year's Eve. And guess what? We'll even go and we'll take January 1st, 2015. Here again, to get rid of one of these, I just double click and they're gone. You'll learn more about this in training. G, do you wish to block registrations from occurring? I don't want to do any blocks, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick no, do not block registrations. And there's reasons for that. You'll find out when you watch this video, when you go through the trial. H, do you wish to have a hard copy expiry date for your webinar? Well, you know what? I want this to run until further notice, until maybe we add new features or whatever else. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this no. But if you wanted to have an expiry date, you could click yes. But I'm going to go ahead and just leave it for no. Guess what? I'm done. So all I'm going to do is go save and to the next step. And that leaves us, it's the webinar template for registration. You can see it's gone teal green up here. Let's go ahead and we'll scroll down here. Now we're going to come back and look at these here in just a second. So let me just go all the way down here, because this is the first question. It says, which of the following templates do you want to use? Registration page A or B? Now you see up here, here's all the registration page A's. Here's all the page B's. You're going to learn about the significance of this in training. I'll just click this right here on the tab. That gives you an idea of what your registration page is going to look like. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and get rid of that. You'll learn about that when you go through this. So let's go and pick this. And of course, the one that I want to use is, I would like to use the registration page B. Okay. Then of course we go to number B, which template color would you wish to use? Well, I like blue, so I'm going to go ahead and select blue. Number C, what is the webinar topic? Basically, I'm just going to type in how to, actually I'll do this, capitalize each letter of the first word, how to create profit generating automated business, spell it right, business presentations, and then comma, sales. Oh, did I do a comma there? Comma, yeah, I guess I did. Sales presentations, comma, seminars, or, and I'll leave that not capitalized, the or trainings. Okay, and an exclamation mark. So there, we're done there. Now, what is the presenter's name? Well, that would be me, Gerald Van Yerxa. There we go. Now, it says, please select a picture of the presenter to upload. So let's go ahead and click on Browse. And what happens when I do that? We're going to go into Pictures, and oh no, we want to go back there. Oops, sorry. Let's go back down here and look at that. There is a couple of pictures. We're going to use this, 150 by 150. I'm going to go ahead and just click on Open right here. And I'm going to click on Update Photo. Look at that. Easy as pie. 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy, as they say in the UK. Okay, the very next thing I'm going to do, let's kind of scroll up the page here a little bit. Okay. Now see this right here, it says F. Do you wish to ... question mark. And then in the drop down, do you wish to use static text for your header, or do you wish to upload a logo for your header? I'm going to go with the static text. Now, if you use a logo, then what's going to happen is you're going to have a chance to upload a logo again, okay, in the same way that I just did the picture, but we're going to go the static text, and what I'm going to go ahead and put in is learn how to create automated business presentations for any business situation. Did I spell that right? Situation, and then exclamation mark. And then for number 2, it's create flawless and perfect profit generating webinars, comma, sales presentations, comma, trainings, and that's my dog in the background. Oops, and seminars, and an exclamation mark. Now the really cool thing about this is later, if I made a mistake, I'll be able to come back here and correct anything if I need to do that. Now, you know what? We've gone a little ways here, so I'm going to go down to the bottom because we've got so much in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and save this. Okay, and when you save it, you still stay on the same page, but you've got to scroll back down. And it's really important that you do save. Actually, you should be saving after every step, really. But like I say, I'm showing you how fast you can potentially do this. Now, of course, the next thing is, gee, what do you wish your headline to say? Well, let's go ahead and type something in there. Automate any business presentation, seminar, or training you have using an automated presentation software that has a better than money back guarantee. Oops, I vote money back. G-U-A-R, can't spell. Better than money back guarantee, because we do. Okay, and now one of the things that I wanted to do, and actually I'm just going to go ahead and save this one more time again. Okay, we'll just go ahead and save that. And while we're back up at the top here, I'll just show you the significance of all this. Is that what we're doing is that we're creating wording and stuff to go all in here. And when we give you the preview later, this is just a mock-up, but when we go and we show you the description and the headings and everything else, all this is going to be filled in, and it looks really cool. Okay, so I just thought that I would share that with you. But like I say, this is not a training, this is a demo to show you how fast that you can go and do all this stuff. Now, on that registration page that we just showed you, it had space for a video. You could have an image up there if you didn't want a video. See this, it says, H, do you wish to ... Do you wish to upload an image, or do you wish to provide a URL of a video to use? Well, guess what? We want to use a video. So we go ahead and check that from the drop-down box, provide a URL of a video to use. And then what we're going to do, what is the URL of the video you want to display? And guess what? I've got one that I created and I actually put on YouTube. So we're just going to go, we've got our other screen open. I'm going to copy that, and it's going to go right there. See, that's where my URL goes. But yes, I do want this to autoplay, okay? Do you wish to display the presentation box? And the answer is yes, I do. The presentation box we showed you a moment ago when we showed you what the mock-up of the registration page looked like. Let's go up here a little bit. Okay, now we're at J. What is the description of the webinar? And you can see that we've got a WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get editor. Well, instead of just taking forever and typing all this up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just load stuff in there because I pre-typed it so I know what it is. But let me show you this, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight a lot of this. I'm going to take that. That's my heading, and I'm going to go like that. And I think that what I want to do is I would also like to highlight it in yellow. Okay, so look at that. Isn't that interesting? And so this says how any business, including yours, can generate more sales and profits virtually overnight by using this cheap tool and sales software technology. And then want to create the perfect sales presentation, want to make even more presentations to customers and clients than ever before, want to close more sales more often, want bigger and more consistent profits, want the security of a better than money back guarantee. This short 23-minute webinar can literally transform your business and the way that you create bigger, consistent profits. Okay, I want to highlight that. And I also want to, well, I bolded it, and I'm going to highlight that in the yellow as well. But you know what I also want to do? I want to make these bullet points. Now, let's see, can I do this right here if I click on bullet points? I did too, look at that. Okay, so now I've got bullet points in there. Yep, and they look good, okay? So remember, the whole purpose of this demo is to show you how fast that you can set this up once you let our help videos teach you how to do it. So let's go over here. And by the way, you're going to see what this looks like when this is all done. We're going to show you. We started from scratch here. We're going to show you a mind-blowing webinar that's all set up, that has exit splash pages, registration pages. It's got opt-in forms. It's got everything all created by the end of this demonstration. Okay, now this right here, number K. Do you wish to have an exit splash page? Oh, yes, we do. And exit splash pages